What's up, everybody? Brick Artemis here. If you are new to the channel, then welcome, and if you've been here before, then welcome back. We are going to be talking about Hot Toys Spider-Man figures today. Now, not necessarily these villains here that we see here that are amazing and cool, but we are going to be talking about my top 10 Spider-Man Hot Toys figures within my collection. Yeah, I'm actually at 10 Spider-Man figures alone. I actually have 2 more coming that have recently been released, so a fun time to be in. And I just want to talk about my top 10 favorite Spider-Man Hot Toys figures with you guys in my collection. Now, I have the ranking in 3 separate categories. First is the suit, then it's posability, and third is the accessories. Now, we all know that there are some Spideys that don't pose well, and we also know that they come with a lot of accessories. Now, that being said, let's go ahead and get started. Now, just so you guys know, we have had 2 recent releases from Hot Toys that I actually have both paid off, ready to arrive at my doorstep as soon as Sideshow ships those out. And that is the final suit, or the new red and blue suit from No Way Home. And, of course, the one here on the left from the Spider-Man 2 video game, the Peter Parker or Spider-Man black suit. Can't wait for them to come in. And honestly, if they were in here at the house right now in the collection, I'm kind of guessing that number 10 and 9 on my list would be knocked out of the top 10. So that's how cool these figures are looking. Cannot wait to have them here. Coming in at number 10 is actually a pretty easy one for me. I've got Miles Morales from the Spider-Man 2 video game. This is the pretty much 2.0 Miles Morales here. Now, the accessories does come with some, lightning effects and all of that, but not too much more after that other than like webbing and everything. Does not come with a head sculpt, and the suit is not very posable. Yes, you can pose the figure, but you don't want to stay in that pose for a very long time if you want to keep the suit nice and fresh. It's kind of reminds me of the Robin suit from Batman and Robin, or Batman Forever, that Hot Toys figure. Now, before you guys start hating on me, it does not mean that I don't like this figure. If I didn't like the figure, I wouldn't have him. It's just, in my opinion, not as good as the figures, the Spider-Man figures that I have up front, in front of this one. At number 9, I'm going to talk about my favorite Spider-Man on screen, that is. And that's Andrew Garfield, the Amazing Spider-Man Hot Toys figure. He's looking great. This is the newer version. He looks good overall. I do wish that he had a better expression. The neckline could be a lot better. And, of course, the next scene with when he has the mask on and all that. Now, the expression in his face could be better, which is why I have him kind of just looking down, kind of like he's in the rain or something, holding onto his mask and, going through so much with like Gwen Stacy or something like that, and kind of gives that look for him, I think, for this Hot Toys figure. I do wish that there was a better expression, but hey, what are you going to do? I love having this in my collection, nevertheless, and just, yeah, I love all these Spider-Man figures, but this one's number 9. Due to what I just said, and of course the lack of a lizard base unless you buy the lizard base separately, and lack of certain accessories that he could have easily came with. At number 8, we have pretty much everybody else's GOAT, and that is Tobey Maguire Spider-Man figure here. This one also from, No Way Home, of course, with this amazing banger of a base. Look at this Sandman base. I'll get a closer look up here in a second. Don't look at my pose right now. I didn't realize this, but he kind of slid a little bit while I was filming. But yeah, he's fixed now, guys, so no worries. But yeah, definitely a really cool figure. You got to have Tobey. You got to have him in your collection, in your Spider-Man collection, especially your No Way Home collection. I grew up with Tobey Maguire, and although I mentioned that I like Andrew Garfield more as Spider-Man, does not mean that I don't like these movies and I don't like Tobey Maguire. So look at this Sandman base. This is probably the best base in the collection. It's massive. It's amazing. It feels like real sand. I absolutely love it, and you can do a lot of poses with this figure on this base. However, I don't want to ruin the suit, so it's not really posable, and at least to the point of my liking. And yeah, I mean the neckline and the problems that it had with the mask with a little point at the end, looking like a little unicorn, could have been better. So that is why it's not higher on the list. I know this is going to surprise a lot of people, but I love this figure. Coming in at number 7, we have the homemade suit, Tom Holland's homemade suit, and I really love this. I love the accessories that it comes with. Comes with a, another head sculpt, but the posability for this figure is what gravitates me to really enjoy and love this figure, all the different things that you can do and not worrying about ruining the suit or anything like that, which is what I wish a lot of Spider-Man suits had, but they just don't. I get it. They want all the accuracies in the suit and everything like that. I know they'll figure it out over time. It's been too long. We need to have figured this out by now, but this is obviously an easier one to have figured out, and they did. It's extremely posable. I love this to death. I love the droids or whatever those machines are called. I can't think of it right now, but man, he looks awesome to be able to pose on top next to fighting these or riding them, whatever you want to do, whatever which way. Looks really cool. And I actually kind of like the homemade suit because it's really what Peter Parker should have been, in my opinion. At number 6, just missing the top 5, we have the integrated Spider-Man suit, Tom Holland's integrated Spider-Man suit, that is, and he looks great. I absolutely love the colors on this one. I love, love, love the base as well, and we'll get into that just like we did with Sandman. But he comes with a lot of accessories, a really good head sculpt, not the best one anymore now that the new suit came out, the new red and blue suit, but definitely the best at its time. And he looks really good. The Spidey arms on his back, the colors, I love how vibrant they are, how dark the blue is though, but I love that gold on him at the same time. And this is the Spider-Man that we saw mostly in No Way Home. You know what I mean? So like everybody likes that new red and blue suit, but this is the one that we saw more often than not in that movie, and I think it looks really, really good. Coming with some accessories, but really sells this to me is not just the suit, but the base. The base looks phenomenal. I absolutely love it with the pumpkin bombs. You have the tentacles from Doc Ock. You have the smoke here. Just a really, really cool base to add to this awesome figure. Now, this is definitely one I'll be keeping in the collection forever. And here we are heading into the top 5. At number 5, we have Peter Parker's 2.0 suit, Advanced 2.0 suit from Spider-Man 2, the video game. Now, the coolest thing about this are those arms. And no, not Spider-Man's arms. I'm talking about those mechanical arms. How awesome are they? How massive, how pointy at the ends, detailed these suckers are, and the suit looks phenomenal. Looks outstanding. What a good looking suit. Absolutely love it. I do wish it came with a second head sculpt, just like Miles, it does not come with that, but I do find this suit a little bit more forgiving when posing him. So, and he comes with this awesome little spider, forgot its name, accessory as well. It comes with more accessories, which is why he's higher on the list. And I just love this suit. The way it looks, wow. I mean, just wow. And I know we're getting a lot more Spider-Mans like this. Pretty sweet. So making top 5 on the list. At number 4, you guys might think I'm crazy, but I'm not. This is Spider-Gwen from Into the Spider-Verse, and she is really, really good. Let me tell you, she comes with multiple head sculpts. She has a spider ham that comes with her. This is not an extra figure. This is not a separate figure. This comes with Spider-Gwen. So yeah, it's an extra figure. Now, Spider Ham doesn't move, so it's a power pose more so, but he's definitely really cool to add to the box. And of course, she comes with a really cool stand too that I don't have set up, like a diorama base kind of thing, made of cardboard, which isn't my favorite, but she comes with a lot. She's got like a cell phone, a textbook. She comes with a lot of stuff, and she's pretty posable too. So I had to put her in the top 5 from a really, really good movie as well. At number 3, the most recent addition to my collection, to be honest, is the Scarlet Spider-Man suit from the first Spider-Man video game on the PS4/PS5. Very, very cool suit. Honestly, probably the coolest looking suit. He just looks kind of like a badass. He looks really cool. I love that spray painted look. Kind of reminds me of that video game, if you guys ever played Infamous Second Son. I love that spray paint kind of style suit on his hoodie there. Comes with a lot of accessories. Not only does it come with this pizza box with pizza in it and a pizza slice that he can hold, but it also comes with a donut, a camera, a coffee cup. Just comes with really cool stuff. And this dude is posable. Let me tell you, he can pose. So coming in at number 2, no surprise if you've seen my previous videos, but the Amazing Spider-Man. Okay, not the Amazing Spider-Man, but Spider-Man, Comic Spidey, whatever you want to call him. This Spider-Man was limited. It's an amazing piece. Comes with a camera, comes with a really good looking suit with multiple eye swaps. Comes with a little tiny Green Goblin figure, which I thought kind of looked like a cake topping piece, but once I got him in hand, looked really cool in the background, almost like he's chasing Spider-Man in the distance. I think they did a phenomenal job on this suit, which they don't do very often, especially with this style or this look of Spider-Man. So that made me extremely happy, and I'm almost even passed on this guy, and I'm so happy that I did not. This is a really cool looking Spider-Man, a very unique Spider-Man. It's limited, and that camera and this base sell me on this Spider-Man alone. Definitely a must-have if you're a Spider-Man fan to add to your collection. Looking absolutely stunning. Okay. Coming in at number 1 is Miles Morales from Into the Spider-Verse, and I know this is probably no surprise to anybody who's been following me on Wolfpack, Bugle 6, on my channel, Brick Artemis here. I love this figure. Not only is he my favorite Spider-Man in my Spider-Man collection, he's my favorite figure in my whole entire collection. I absolutely love this figure. I love this movie. And the reason I love this figure so much is it comes with 3 head sculpts. He's posable, more posable than any figure I have, and that includes non-Spider-Man figures. He's just extremely posable. 3 head sculpts, comes with a spray can, comes with a banger jacket, really cool shoes. I love this Spider-Man, and this is how I feel like every Spider-Man figure from Hot Toys should be. They should pose like this. It's amazing, and I absolutely love the movie. I love this Miles posing with Spider-Gwen and Spider-Ham that came with Spider-Gwen, so definitely a must-have in the Spider-Man collection, especially if you're a Spider-Man fan, and just a must-have if you're a fan of the movie. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen, my top 10 Spider-Man figures in my collection. Again, if you're new to the channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, especially if you're Hot Toys fans, Spider-Man fans. Come join us, have some fun, and until next time, keep bricking.